In this lesson, I will show you how you can modify the dimensions you have placed in your drawings. As you can see, I have already placed the required dimensions to the views of this part. Now, before we start, I should mention that these dimensions are entered based on the seat standard. In this case, the ISO standard is used. If I had selected a different standard, for example the ANSI standard, then the symbols and arrows would appear a little differently. To get a better understanding of what I mean, let's take a look in the following picture. I can change the seat standard if I click on the Options button, which can be found in the Quick Access toolbar. Once I do, the corresponding window opens. I will go to the Document Properties tab and I will expand the Drafting Standard list to select the ANSI standard. Now I will click OK to close the window. Notice how the dimensions changed. At this point, I will select a dimension and I will go to the Property Manager palette. I will expand the Unit Precision list and I will change the decimal places to 0. However, this change was applied only to the selected dimension. If I want the change to be applied to all the dimensions that I have placed simultaneously, I have to change the standard settings. So I will click on the Options button to open the corresponding window. Then I will activate the Document Properties tab. If I go to the Dimension category settings, I can change the font, the decimal places, the symbols, as well as the line spacings. Now, if I expand the Dimensions category even further, I can make changes to individual dimension types. For example, I could go to the Angular Dimensions category and change the precision only on the angular dimensions. I can also change the line type and thickness for this dimension type. However, I will not make any changes here and I will go back to the Dimensions category. From the text group, I will click on the Font button. The Choose Font window opens automatically, from which I can change both the font and the size of the letters. I will change the font to Courier New and the style to Bold Italic. I will also change the value in the Units field to 3.5 mm and I will click OK. Then I will select the None option in the Primary Precision field, so the dimensions will appear with no decimals at all. From the Arrows group, I will expand the Style list and I will select a different arrow. Then I will click OK to close the Options window too. Notice that the changes were applied to all dimensions. At this point, I will select the linear dimension which displays the number 73 and I will go to the Property Manager palette to increase its decimal places by 1. So I will go to the Value tab, I will expand the Unit Precision list and select 1 decimal place. Notice that the value changed to 72.5 while the other dimensions remained unaffected. So in this way you modify only the selected dimension, and this can prove very convenient if you want to insert a text or a symbol in front of a certain dimension. For example, I will select the dimension in Detail B which shows the value 110 and I will go to the Dimension text group of the Property Manager palette. I will click before the dimension and then I will add the +- symbol. Notice that the symbol appeared before the dimension. I can also change the dimension line and the symbol of the selected dimension if I go to the Leaders tab. I will expand the style list of the Witness Leader Display group and notice that there is a variety of symbols which I can choose from. Now, if I deactivate the Use Display option of the Leader Dimension line style and the Extension line style groups, I can also change the thickness and the line style of this dimension respectively. I will deactivate this option and I will expand the Extension line style list and select the Dashed line style. Then I will also expand the Extension line thickness list and I will increase the line thickness to 0.35 mm. Notice how the selected dimension changed. I can also change the position of the text relative to the dimension lines so that it appears on top, aligned with the dimension line, or horizontally. To do that, I have to enable the Custom Text Position field. Now I will go to the Other tab. From here I can change the font and font size of that dimension by deactivating the Use Document Font option and clicking on the Font button. As you can see, the Choose Font window opens again. Only this time, the changes that I will make will only be applied to the selected dimension. So this is how you modify the dimensions in Solidworks. Once you have inserted the dimensions, you can also modify them until the result meets your needs.